Alex and Zoe weren't expecting an adventure today. They thought it would be just another ordinary day at school, filled with classes and homework. Little did they know, something extraordinary was about to happen.
But then, Professor Byte, their trusty robot, appeared in the schoolyard. He was always full of surprises, but today he had something truly special. He presented them with his latest invention, a shrinking machine. It looked like something out of a sci-fi movie with blinking lights and whirring gears.
Who wants to explore the human body? He boomed, his eyes twinkling with excitement. The children couldn't believe their ears. His metallic voice was full of excitement, echoing through the playground. The kids gathered around, curious and eager to see what would happen next.
Before they knew it, the machine shrunk them, smaller than ants. They looked around in amazement. Everything seemed gigantic.
Their friend Max opened his mouth wide, and in they zoomed. It was like a roller coaster ride, thrilling and a bit scary.
"Hold on tight!" shouted Professor Byte. The adventure was just beginning, and who knew what wonders awaited them inside the human body.
The inside of Max's mouth felt strangely warm and wet. It was like stepping into a humid jungle with every surface glistening and slick. Max could feel the moisture on his skin, making him shiver slightly.
Before they could say "you," a sudden movement caught them off guard. They were sliding down a pink tunnel, the walls smooth and slippery, making it impossible to slow down.
"The esophagus," Max exclaimed, realizing where they were. "It's like a water slide for food," he added, his voice echoing in the tunnel.
Down they went, splashing into a pool of bubbly liquid. The liquid was fizzy and warm, like a giant soda bath.
"Whoa!" shouted Max, his excitement mixing with a bit of fear, cried Zoe, clinging to Alex. The ride was thrilling and a bit scary, but they couldn't help but laugh.
The pool churned and gurgled, smelling like Max's lunch.
"Welcome to the stomach," boomed Professor Byte. "See those juices? They break down food into tiny pieces."
The ship bobbed on the churning liquid, surrounded by half-digested food.
It's like a food blender, Alex exclaimed, holding his nose.
Next, they entered a maze of twisty tunnels, the small intestine. The walls were lined with tiny, finger-like projections called villi, which seemed to wave at them as they passed by. The air was filled with the sounds of digestion, a symphony of gurgles and growls.
"Look!" Zoe shouted, her eyes wide with wonder. She had spotted something unusual among the villi.
"Those are villi," explained Professor Byte, pointing to the tiny structures. "They play a crucial role in absorbing nutrients from the food we eat. They take the good stuff from the food and send it to the rest of the body. Each villus is like a tiny factory, working tirelessly to keep us healthy."
Suddenly they began to grow bigger and bigger. The world around them seemed to shrink as they returned to their normal size. They shot out of Max's nose with a giant sneeze. The force of the sneeze sent them tumbling through the air, landing in a heap on the floor.
"What an adventure!" Zoe giggled, her laughter infectious. She couldn't believe what they had just experienced. "Where should we explore next?" she asked, her curiosity piqued. The possibilities seemed endless.
Professor Byte smiled. "The human body has many more secrets. The choice is yours." With a twinkle in his eye, he hinted at the many adventures that still awaited them.